Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being at the channel today. And if you've not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And as always, if you find the content informative and beneficial, please hit that like button as well. Now, our topic for you today, it's how to take your gym to the next level. And it doesn't matter if you're way up here and doing very well, which a lot of folks are, or if you become a little bit stagnant right here in the middle, or even if you're struggling, all of these will work. Just align it with your current situation. So let's jump into it. Number one, use goal setting to push the boundaries. Okay, this is a bit common on this one in that what happens sometimes, even if we're doing well, we have a tendency to kind of get that think kind of stays right where we're at. That think stays right there. And the first thing we want to do is we want to change the think, and we want it to be a bigger think. So even if you're doing well, you're stagnant, you're struggling, let's think bigger. So whatever those numbers are that you're planning on right now, can you double them? I'm not saying you can or you can't, but we want to think. We want to change our think, okay? Because the second thing that comes behind that is we want to raise our action level to match that think. And so this gets into really pushing the boundaries, with our goal setting. It's very easy to just get, maybe stagnant or soft in that area. So we change our think, we raise our action level to match that think, and the whole idea is we want to push those boundaries when it comes to our goal setting. So that's number one. Number two, we want to put the focus on customer service. And what I mean by customer service in this particular case is we want to make sure we have a tight program on attrition. We want to make sure we are retaining our members. And we want to make sure there's an absolute strategy in place to keep our members members. When you look at your member retention is a direct reflection of your member experience. If your member experience is a good one, your retention is going to be pretty good. I mean, the math won't lie to you here. If your retention is poor, if your numbers are high, that really will help define, what your member experience is like. So number two is we want to put the focus on this customer service. Number three, we want to commit to continuous learning. Because you as an owner, if you're a salesperson watching this, a manager, you're a future operator, we're either going to get better or we're going to get worse. And so we want to commit to continuous learning. I know a lot of clubs that we work with, they'll use our channel here as their training source, and every day they'll watch 2 or 3 videos in a training class, and then they'll sit and they'll discuss those things and how it relates to them and how they can improve. So that's one example that you can do that won't cost you anything, but commit to continuous learning. I know I've shared this story before, previously as an owner. I would call clubs up all across the country, and I'm trying to find, hey, how are you growing your revenues? How are you keeping your staff? How are you doing this? And learning how they're doing it, even to the point of flying out sometimes and meeting with them and staying with them for a week to learn about it. So, commit to continuous learning. Number 4 is we want to learn how to delegate. And this is hard for a lot of folks. The tendency is, hey, I can just do it better than anybody else, let me do it, okay? And if somebody else can do it, let them, okay? If somebody else can do it, let them. In the big picture of things, when I give an owner a job description, really that biggest job description, other than making sure our people are paid, on time as agreed, other than that, the big job is, we want to be driving traffic. Okay, we want to be driving traffic. We want to be coming up with sales and marketing programs to get people in that front door. Okay, number 5, we want to increase our productivity. Of course we do, right? We want to increase our productivity, and there's 3 things I would look at on that. Okay, is you take whatever you have right now, and how can we get more revenue, per customer? And so, when you sell that membership, what does that upsell look like? How are we upselling, say, to personal training at point of sale? And the reason it's so important, in my estimation, to do this at point of sale is because you're literally going to talk to 100% of all your people. If we try to do it later, you may get half, you may get 25%. You'll never maximize your numbers. So I want to upsell, I'm going to present personal training, and I'm going to share retail. It's a natural thing to do as they're leaving. Number two, I'm going to come up with some kind of recurring sale product. Maybe it's supplementation that I'm going to get folks on that's going to be a recurring sale. And number three, I'm going to create that membership ladder where when they join, hey, there's going to be add-on possibilities with family members. There's going to be upgrade possibilities to buy, bigger and better programs that give them more services, more facilities, and things of this nature. So I'm going to increase my productivity by taking advantage of what I already have. Number six, stay current with technology, and just the message I would give you there is just be curious about it. You're always looking. You don't have to do everything, nor do you want to do everything, but stay current on it. You find some good things that can make a difference for you. Just, simple things with follow-up, can make a big difference for you. And then, number seven, change up your marketing activities. Don't get stale with your marketing. The big thing when it comes to marketing is we want to get known by everybody in our marketplace. That's the goal, okay? Because too many people don't know who you are, and too many that do, they don't have you at top of mind. So we want to change up this marketing. We want to market to, really an uncontested market space as well. We want everyone to know who we are, and set up a plan of action. Get a content schedule, put together, to make sure that gets done. So 7 ways that you can take your gym to the next level, no matter where you're at. If you're got it rolling, if you're stagnant, if you're struggling, this will all work. Just align it, to your current situation. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. You can learn more about my company on our website, fmconsulting.net, and we look forward to chatting with you all real soon.